Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Of course, we're going to start with some oracles because you guys already know usually what comes out in the beginning part of the reading pretty much lets us know what we're going to be reading within the storyline. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. Hello, Ashley. All right, this is for Taurus. Let's see what's happening here with Taurus. This is for Taurus. Taurus. Ooh, you guys had a few cards that came out. All right, Taurus. First of all, you had Earth, which is good because you resonate with Earth, okay? It says, go to nature and allow Earth's energy to flow through your body and reset to regain mental and emotional stability. Now, I would say just based off of what I'm seeing, I feel that for a lot of you guys, you know, this is the resolution or the solution to some type of stagnancy. I feel like some of you guys have been at that place. This also helps with like fertility. Like, let's say if you guys have been trying to get pregnant, I also feel like it will help in that as well. The earth energy also brings material things into your life. And it also talks about longevity or long-term committed relationships. But either way, for you, it is basically saying that you need to reset your body, your mind, okay? And emotional stability means that you've been, you know, kind of crying, not kind of, so you've been moody. You've been in your feelings, or someone may have hurt your feelings or something like that. Or we already know that a lot of this could be future. So it definitely talks about, you know, something that may upset you or something that could have upset you or something like that for you to get grounded. Now, the next card that's coming out here, hey, introverted, is Boss Fix. This is really good because it says your hard work will pay off, expected promotion at work, or the start of a great business partnership. Now, for some of you, yes, the Earth's energy with this Boss Fix is letting me know that there's going to be something that's going to be paying off in a entrepreneurship or partnership deal, contracts, something like that. But it also says that you guys want to get rewarded for your hard work. That could be a bonus, okay? That is what I'm saying. Now, I'm also feeling that some of you guys are holding on to the past, okay? I feel like some of you guys are holding on to the past based on what I'm saying. It just feels like, you know, or maybe the past energy that I feel is that you're going to be using those past experiences to help you in the future. It could be that as well. But I definitely feel like something about the past is either going to be a catalyst towards your future, is going to catapult you towards the future, or someone from your past is still in your energy. Okay, we're going to pull one more card and want to see what's going to come out. Let's see. You have Taurus. We have you. And then some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo. Virgo is at the bottom of the deck. It says to find happiness, you must change your perspective or shift your beliefs and values. Embrace this transformation. So, yeah, I mean, just based off of what I see, I still feel like some of you guys, even with that whole earth thing, some of you guys are out of alignment or out of balance, because here it talks about changing your perspective in a shift. So I feel like some of you guys are out of balance. Some of you guys are dealing with people or around people who are very unreliable to you. They have not been devoted. They have not been maybe even patient with you. That's something that I'm seeing just based on this reading. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into your read, Taurus. Again, I don't know what none of this stuff means until we get into the reading. We're going to see, though, this is going to be for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for Taurus. All right, this is for Taurus. Whatever sign, please. Taurus, I definitely see a past person in your read. I definitely see a past person coming out of your reading. However it lands, it's the way we're going to go with it, okay? You have the, wow, Queen of Wands in reverse. You guys already know I do not like when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, because this is letting me know that there's a messy individual in your energy, your reading. This is a general, but I'm getting to the love portion. I'm just saying this could be anybody, but there's definitely someone who's very messy. This person will do whatever they have to do to win. I don't like the Queen of Wands in reverse because she starts drama and she causes a lot of chaos in your life. Okay. This is for those who are the divine masculine. This could be the individual who is very demanding or demands things of you, especially if she is a divine feminine. Like I said, it's a drama-filled individual for anyone. Like I said, this could be for the divine feminist. This is someone who's trying to be a mess starter for you. I see that in your read. Is it your sister? Is it your friend? Is it like someone that you've been talking to? Is it their person who's trying to confront you? It is something like that, is what I'm saying here. I also feel that, like I said, this is manipulation. Someone is trying to manipulate a situation. They're trying to manipulate you or a situation to not go in your favor based on this read. This is for Taurus. Hold on. Taurus, you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, I see that you are not giving to someone anymore. I feel like you are all tired out. You don't feel like, giving to the relationship or giving to a particular person. That's just what I'm saying. Like, you guys are the type of person that you just give, and now you are in debt. You are in debt emotionally and spiritually. And, we already saw the emotional energy, right? And so I just feel like you're tired. You're like, you're almost protesting in this reading about how you're not going to give to this particular person. You don't really care about them coming in here telling you that they love you and telling you that they want to be with you. And even part of that, I don't think that they've changed, because they're going to try that, by the way. They are going to try that, okay? And I told you this is someone from your past. We already saw that in this part of the reading, that there is definitely someone here who's going to try it, and I see what they're doing. But I see a little malicious intent. I'm not going to say malicious. That's kind of a harsh word, but I see deceit in what they're saying. Some of you guys know that this person is going to come back. Now, I'm not saying that you've been waiting because you want to be with them. I'm saying that you know that this person has a tendency to return. So what is going to be your response? Now, I like the fact that you're like, I'm not going to pick up the phone. Like, I'm not going to give you anything. Anything that you want, I'm not going to give. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. However it falls is how we're going to read. That's too many. One at a time, please. Ooh, somebody is definitely trying to get your attention here. Definitely. Definitely. This is for Taurus. However it falls, this is the way that it came up towards me. However it comes up towards me is how I'm going to pull it. Two of Pentacles. Love triangle. That's right. And you guys knew about it. I already knew. Like I said before, somebody is a mess starter. Someone is intentionally trying to get in the way of you in something. Remember, this is a love portion of the reading, but this could also be in harmony with anything that you're doing. I could tell someone got in the way. And it could be the person that you're dealing with, that you are talking to. It could be the person that you were laying down with, who is the mess starter, right? Like, they're the one who's starting the mess. Because they are the ones who brought an additional party into this connection. It's funny because the Two of Pentacles always, I guess it still does. It talks about the person juggling. I want to juggle Taurus. I want to juggle this Virgo, right? I want to juggle this Sagittarius, right? They were just doing all over the place, trying to be with different people. But I like the fact that it's sitting right below boss up. Like, you're bossing up. You're taking control of your life. And you're saying, I'm not going to take this anymore. And part of that is going to be you, pulling back your energy from them. But you are hurt. You are hurt because we have to go back to the beginning part of that card when it talked about Earth. It says emotional stability. That means no matter how much you try to put on the front, you are definitely hurt by this person's actions. You are hurt by what they've done to you. Okay. Some of you, you've been stressed because it says it's not just about your emotional stability, but your body. Okay. Now, this is what's so funny. This person pretends that they don't care. Yes, they do. I almost missed that. Yes, they do. They do care, but they just put on this air as if they don't care if you're not in their life. That's just not true. Now you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Someone is not going anywhere, though. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. Somebody is in emotional turmoil. And this is sitting right up on the Taurus, by the way. There's a Virgo here that's possibly putting you in this energy, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo that could be putting you in this energy. This person has caused an alignment issue with you. And I do feel like this is not even over with. For some of you, I am telling your story, but you're not quite in the story yet. Because if we're talking about someone coming back from the past, this is what you're going to be experiencing. Because we even talked about the past before anything else. Remember, before I pulled the card, we're talking about the past. And I feel like something is holding you back. And I feel like that could be your feelings, and it could be them as well. This is them pulling on you. This is them calling. This is them, trying to get you to pick up the phone. Because I do see some of you guys text messaging back and forth, but it could be you telling them to stop. But let's see. This is for Taurus. You got the Page of Swords. Oh, baby, they are coming back big time. This person is very domineering too. It's like they want their way. Somebody is watching you and this person. And some of y'all know it because you blocked somebody. Some of you guys are blocking somebody from seeing what you're up to or what you're doing. Or you got blocked. You get what I'm saying? I gotta put you in a reading too. For some of you, you were scoping somebody out. You were looking at something, and now all of a sudden you don't have access to them no more. And you got mad about it. You're like, damn. But it was because of a volatile situation. Like I said before, you can tell there could have been some arguing, some fighting in here too. Not all of y'all are going to experience that, but emotionally, even inside of you, some of you guys were going through things that caused a lot of uproar or ruckus within your spiritual body, because here it talks about your emotions. You're upset with yourself because there's someone who's been coming in and out, and it's been hard for you to let them go. And I feel like there's going to be something here that is going to kind of trick you a little bit. Like you're thinking that you're going to let them go, but it's something that they're going to do to pull you back in. I do feel like you're letting go, though. I feel like you're so angry. I feel like you're so mad. You're so tired. You're just like, I don't want to even deal with you. I don't even want to deal with you anymore. Like, don't call me, like, don't come to my job. Don't talk to my family. Don't talk to my friends. Like, don't do any of that. Like, you guys are like totally like dropping a hammer, but there's a caution here. Because this person knows how you are emotionally. They know how you get upset. They know that you in some way throw a temper tantrum, I guess. But that's what I see. But I see that you guys are trying to give up or walk away from this connection. That I do see. This is for Taurus. Damn, that came up in the upright star card. You guys have broke up with somebody. Break up here with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who you really thought that was going to be here forever. Like there's like a soulmate. You got actually there's a soul tie here. That was the reason why it was so hard for you to break away from them. There was definitely a soul tie in this reading. But you're tired of the disharmony. You're tired of the problems. You're tired of the pain. And the star card is in the upright, which means you still have hope. Maybe you still have hope for new love or love to come in. You have hope for a new connection. But maybe, part of the problem was that your expectations were not on point. The reason why you got hurt was because you were too hopeful about someone who literally didn't know what they were going to be doing tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But there is going to be something that's going to happen here. There is going to be something that's going to make you happy. This is right at the end of the deck. Taurus, to find happiness, you must change your perspective. You must shift your belief. Because see, part of the star card is what you're hoping and dreaming of. You believe that this person was the one. That's why y'all held on to it for as long as you did. And that's the reason why a lot of y'all are hurting. Now, again, I still feel like this is future energy for a lot of you because you're in a situation with someone who you're falling for. that Virgo energy says be practical, be realistic, and be cautious. Keep your eyes on the stars. Keep your eyes on the stars, but don't forget to keep your feet on the ground. That's what this says. And that was the last card that came out. Be practical and realistic. Now, if you guys give this person an opportunity, the cautious energy is, can you trust them? Let's see what falls out and in what direction. This is the way it came up. You guys have the Page of Wands in the reverse. You know how sometimes it hits the person? You know how like sometimes like they're with you and they're playing around with you, right? They're like, oh, this ain't gonna go nowhere. This ain't gonna go nowhere. This ain't gonna go nowhere. And then when you finally go somewhere and they miss your energy, they kind of like, damn, I actually like them more than what I thought I liked them. I love them more than I thought I loved them. I feel more than I thought I felt. That's what happened here. That is what is occurring in this connection, because the part of the Virgo energy to me is a health house, right? So it's like this person wants to heal something, but I don't know if you're even up for it, right? But they're going to attempt to do it. Like I said before, I can tell that this person is going to come in here begging in a way because they can't let you go, right? But they're not doing the things that's going to keep you to stay. But I do see that this individual, I want to say it, I do feel that this individual is all of a sudden seeing you in a different way. Yep, there it is. That Taurus, that perspective, that shift. Someone is seeing you in a different way than they thought that they will see you, because you left their life. You stopped talking to them. You blocked them. You cut them off. Now all of a sudden they're thinking. Let's see. Let's see how it popped out. Four of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all, this is y'all baby daddy, by the way. This is somebody that you have children with. Okay. This is someone who you guys had a full-blown conversation about living together. I don't know if you did, but I do. And if you are living with this person, then I got to get to you in a minute, because I'm reading for singles right now, or for those who may experience this in the future. But I do feel like this could be a baby daddy energy for some of you guys. And I definitely see conversation about living, where you live, where you want to live. Even if you are dating, this person has mentioned that. I feel like there's a single parent here. I don't know which one is a single parent, but I do believe that there's a single parent here. I feel like somebody here is a cop or in the military. They definitely do something as far as law enforcement. I also see that there's someone here that is on television, or someone does something on TV, or, I mean, now we can't look at TV anymore. We can't look at TV anymore. So I have to be realistic about what I'm looking at. Social media. There's somebody that does something on social media. I also see someone moving. I don't know if this is moving towards this person. I don't know if this person is like I said before, I see something about the house. I don't know if you're moving towards them or you're moving out, because for some of you that will happen. I see that someone is completely shut down. Like, let's say if you are in a long-term committed relationship, I see that somebody is completely, I mean, I'm talking about completely like shut off, shut down. Somebody refuses to talk, refuse. And I feel like that's more so in a committed relationship, because if you're single and this person, if you've been separated from them, I see them coming in, pouring their heart out to you. They're opening up. Let's keep going. I definitely see moving here. I definitely see that. This is for Taurus. One at a time, please. Somebody is having sex with their friend. I don't know, like maybe you wanted to be friends and then it ended up that way. You didn't mean to. I don't know. I see somebody is a friend here. see that, like, for some of you, you're kind of sad, like, because you're in the dark about where this is headed. Because whoever you're dealing with is very much career driven, right? Like, I feel like they may have 2 jobs, or you're dealing with someone who you don't see very often. Okay, that's another problem. Okay, I don't necessarily see distance. That could be it, but this feels like somebody is always busy, and it's the schedule clashing, or clashing of the schedules type of thing. From what I'm seeing in this reading, you got the 8 of Cups that actually popped out in the upright. Interesting enough. Somebody is dealing with a water sign of fire. I keep seeing water and fire sign heavily in this reading. It's not telling me specifics, but and when I said I saw 1 earth, well, 2 earths, which is Virgo and Taurus, but I definitely see fire. There's someone who's emotionally manipulative in this read. This is how they getting you. This is how they getting your ass. I told you this earlier. I literally said this. This person knows you. They know they know what's going to upset you. They know what's going to get you. They know when your heart is going to melt. They know it. They know that about you. Okay. I also feel that for some of you guys, you're actually dealing with someone, unfortunately, who intentionally go cold on you or do a silent treatment as a form of punishment. I see that in this reading. There's somebody that you guys separated from that you cannot stop thinking about. Even them being out of your energy, there's still a flame that you have for this person. And see, again, if this is someone who's coming back up in here, which I do see somebody coming back up in here, you're going to be easily persuaded. You got the 9 of Cups. There's definitely a Virgo in this reading. Or there's someone that you're talking to at your job. I don't necessarily see that, but for a few of you, it could be. It's like the Virgo or whoever this is like, we need to talk. Right? And someone is like I said before, this is where it comes in with you, where you're listening, but you refuse to open up because you don't want to be vulnerable to this person because you're not sure if you can trust them. Totally see that. I see you totally feeling like you can't trust them. This is for, man, that's a lot coming out. Damn, look at what popped over. You had the Tower card in reverse. You had the Tower card in reverse, and you had the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. You are afraid to accept this person's advances because you feel like they're never going to change. There's something about what they did before where they neglected your feelings. They neglected you in some way. There was definitely mistreatment based off of what I see in this read. You walked away pissed the hell off. That I can tell you. You definitely walked away pissed. And I keep feeling that like there was arguments or something, or you felt like they were doing things that were just completely lack of integrity. I don't know. There could be somebody here who may have went to jail or may have to go to jail. That could be it too, right? Because I do see there could be a problem with separation due to the law. Because anytime I see that, it also represents law or legal, something dealing with legal. I also feel like some of you guys may have got introduced or you met this person. Somebody is a father. I keep seeing a dad. Somebody has some kids here. Or maybe multiple baby mamas or multiple baby daddies. That's what I'm seeing. It ain't gonna end well. It ain't gonna end well, y'all. It ain't gonna end well, y'all. This person wants to recover what they messed up, but I don't know. They refuse to let you go. There's somebody who refuses to let you go. See, before it looks like they were trying to decide between 2 different people, you and somebody else. And I don't know. I think that you just kind of like just was like, oh, you don't know who to choose. Oh, you don't know what direction you want to go in. All right, bet. And then you kind of walk away. Yeah, your feelings is hurt. Yeah, that's true, right? But like I said before, I just feel like there's somebody here that kind of like had you codependent on them. Okay, had you kind of locked in this bond. Whatever, like I said, it's karmic tie that I see in this reading. I can totally see it. Let's see. They are not hesitant anymore. It's like recovery. This is what you're really seeing with the Virgo energy. Recovery everywhere. Baby, I want to make this work. 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 This is what I see. This is what I'm seeing. They want to recover something that they've lost with you. I even see that for you financially. Like part of your theme in this reading is recovery. Recovery from financial loss, recovery from emotional pain, recovery from, your things dealing with your family, right? A loss of some kind. That's what I'm saying. Recovery from someone having power over you or someone who would consider to be a tyrant. This is someone who is just very brutal. This could be a boss or somebody. This could also be, again, someone you have a child with. This is just the truth. I feel like some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Sag because that person keeps coming out. That person keeps coming out. I keep saying fire, but Sag just came out that time. Let's go ahead. Let's keep getting the tea. We're not done, y'all. However way that this comes out, we're going to be describing this individual. Some cards are going to be good and some are not. So let's see. This is for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for Taurus. Please put it in the right way first. Thank you. There's a bus driver here. Is it a school bus driver? I see somebody as a bus driver or a train because I see something with signals on it where somebody either drive a train. I don't necessarily see a car. This is either a bus or a train that I'm seeing. You know how you can be with someone who accuses you of cheating, but they're the one who cheating? That's what I see. I feel like some of you guys were dealing with someone who was like trying to make it seem like you were funny style, like you were doing something wrong and they were the ones who were doing it. You're like, nice try, right? Like I said before, I definitely see that someone knows that, somebody knew that somebody was in a connection and they were risking talking to somebody. This is what makes me feel like, there is a mistress energy for some of you or a side person, right? Because they're like risking it. They're like, I don't give a damn. Like, I want to talk to you. They could be the one that's married, or you could be the one that's married, or you could be the one in a relationship, or they could be the one in a relationship, but they risked it. Like they risked their relationship to go outside of the connection. Now this field, I got to look at it. Yep, there's children here, co-parenting. I already knew that. Okay, based off of what I'm saying here. Let's see. It could be, because like I said, it's certain, there are certain signals that I see that they have to follow, like rules of the road. Yeah, that's true, because rules of the road will be a truck, but I definitely don't see a car. It's definitely more so a bigger vehicle that looks like someone is driving. I feel like somebody is in politics or they're a politician. Okay. Yeah, listen, I'm just saying, don't come for me. Okay. I also feel like this person travels the world a lot, of their business or something that they do. They travel a lot across the world or that type of thing. Somebody got criticized on the internet just recently because of their political views. That could be you, Taurus, but I definitely see that. Thank you. This is for Taurus. Thank you. I definitely see somebody having sex with somebody to get ahead in this read. I also feel like some of you guys are going to meet up at a coffee shop, or you guys will be meeting up at a coffee shop, or you're going to meet somebody in the morning. I feel like some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone who is a professional male in particular, because I'm seeing the male energy here. A professional male. So this is someone who wears a suit and a tie. Am I hearing uniform? Yes, possibly uniform. Possibly, because I saw officer earlier or something dealing with an officer. But I see something. Oh, lawyer. Maybe it's a lawyer? It could be a lawyer. There's a lawyer involved in this reading. I definitely see someone in the army or in some type of like service. I'm definitely seeing that. I see a lot of you guys do use some type of manifestation tools or that could be something that someone is doing to try to manipulate a situation based off of what I'm saying here. You totally got somebody jealous of you in your energy. A lot of y'all are Glenda the Good Witch. Some of you guys work on a computer for a living. Again, I keep seeing something dealing with social media. I'm seeing something dealing with social media here that some of you guys may. It's either you that is social, like that is what is it called? Popular, social media popular. I also see that some of you guys block this person and you will be unblocking them. Sorry, just telling you what I see. I also see that somebody lives in Vegas and some of you guys are tarot card readers. I see that as well. Let me see, last one. Somebody does news or have a podcast. I feel like this is more so like someone prints the news, like the newspaper or an article, or they are on a newscaster. Again, that's why I may have said television in the beginning, but now you can do that in a lot of different ways. That's something that I see. I also feel that some of you guys could be an actor. Okay, I feel like there's an actor here or someone who is in plays or deal with plays in this read. Let's go ahead. Let's get your ending card. This is for Taurus. What's Taurus need to know? Thank you. One at a time, please. What's Taurus need to know? Thank you. Let it go, baby. Let it go and heal. It says release the past, releasing. Let me say that again. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, which is what we saw. But it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. You are letting go, and this is going to be hard as hell for a lot of y'all. I'm just going to keep it a buck because it started off with that whole emotional stability. I'm like, damn. Anytime you see that, that means that you know somebody is like, oh my God, this cannot be happening right now. Okay. And I'm also seeing that, a lot of you guys are being reminded to keep your heart open and not to be, and I don't see a bitterness, but this is just a way that I'm seeing it because you guys had an extra card here, which talks about keep your heart open. Okay. Because this can make you feel a little bitter based on something that did not work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. Okay. I do believe that there's going to be someone that's going to come in that's going to be a little bit more loving. Some of you guys are going to end up having kids. I'm just telling you, you don't even know it yet. And that is going to be a person who's going to love you back. But of course, we need an actual person as well, right? Like this is not going to be someone who is like my child is the love of my life. Yes, that's true. But we're talking about adult relationships, okay? But I feel like what's coming out of this, for some of you already have children, what's coming out of this is going to be a child, or there's going to be children around who's going to be very supportive of you. But there's someone very sweet. There's a little girl here that I see is just a sweet little girl. But I also feel like I have to tell you this though, like don't neglect your children in the process or neglect you. Part of children is also something within inside of you. The Virgo energy is coming out a lot. So this is making me believe that there's a lot of healing within inside of you that you need to do, but you are being triggered. Somebody has been triggered when it comes down to abandonment issues or something like that. This is pretty heavy because now you have memories of something that you've experienced before, and that it kind of puts you over the top. But some of you guys are in this place, okay? That is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Sweet Pack, if you're interested, everything is down below, okay? I love you guys. Thank you. And I will see you later. Bye.